Hello everyone, this is Jim from Data Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on 25th of January intraday analysis. Alright, on this video we will just talk about some news, then we will just go on with our charts. First of all, this morning we have received data from Germany and business climate index slightly rising, like it was expected to be around 54 and then it just released as 55. It's a good progress for January business climate. People are expecting that this is for the coming months. That's important. People are expecting next months will be better than previous months. Reason, they just think that we have seen the worst, but it may not be like that. Reason is they haven't seen the real effect of this Russia and Ukraine conflict. So nobody knows like what will happen. Actually, when we just see the statements from Russia, they are not that aggressive. The other countries like UK, US are more aggressive than Russia. That's why we may see this conflict maybe for short-term lived or may never happen. If that happens, everything will be good for German economy as they have dependency on Russian gas and oil sector. That will be important. All right. This was the news. Alright, let's start with our charts. The first one will be Bitcoin. Bitcoin is recently testing really low levels. Everybody was expecting, alright, this is the dip, but we are keep telling that as long as it is under 54K, we cannot talk about something bullish. So why is that? Let me just show you. As you can see here, yeah, the line, the road going to high levels starting at this level 54. When it just comes under that level, we see sharp sell-off. That's why we say that one. All right, and to change like a this view, we have to see some supportive statements from Fed, some supportive statements from other places. For example, in Russia, Central Bank of Russia just suggested that Bitcoin and other coins are used for trading in Russian system, and we cannot tax those payments, we cannot control those payments, so we have to ban cryptocurrencies in Russia. They have offered this one. Decentralization means good when we just hear first, but the governments don't let this happen. That's why when that is just told so high volumes, they are just kept silenced. That's the important thing. But if we just hear that, all right, we want to work together with governments as a faster payment method, as using blockchain with a smarter way. When we just hear that one, there will be regulations and we will see more volatile, more stable and less volatile market. Right now, it's not good for investor. Let's just look at it. On 20th of January, it was testing 42K and it has tested on 24th of January, it has tested almost like it has tested 33. It has lost $10,000. That means 25% of value from this level in just 4 days. If something lose its value 25% in just 4 days, we cannot say this is a good instrument to invest. This is a risk asset, and this is fearing people, scaring people. That's important. All right, let's go back to chart. As you can see here, 38 is really critical level. As long as it's under that one, the level to be tested will be 29K will be our next target. It has to go over 38K to talk about progressive and then a bullish sentiment. As long as it's under that one, we cannot talk about these. From 33 to 36, when we just see 3K development, 3K rise, we cannot say, all right, it's over. We cannot say this one. Still in decline. We don't see any recover on these recently. To say recover, to just mention recover, first level to be tested is 38K. Let's look at the next one.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Market.
Alright, our second chart is Ethereum. As you can see here, Ethereum is also declining fast and fast. Let me just show you the recent decline, and compared to losses, Ethereum is worse than Bitcoin. Let me just show you as mathematically, then you'll understand. All right, here is 3,200 levels, and it has tested 2,100 levels. So it's just making 1,000K. So that means in just 20th of January and 24th of January, in this 4 day, it has lost its 40%, more than 40% value. And this is not something good, and then this is not something investable in investor sense. So right now it is trying to just trying to hold the gains during these days. 2,400 level, just going up and down and trying to make these level is a base point to make further rise. We are always talking about going up, but at the same time, just remember, the time of Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, they have experienced the previous crash. It has lasted more than 1 year to rebound and then just see another rise. And the pandemic just helped them to just go higher, because people were at home and there are a lot of stimulus checks and then a lot of support. But right now there are a lot of problems, quantitative easing is over, so people are not getting the money as easy as in pandemic days. In the start of pandemic days, government are not giving paychecks for free. That's why it's getting more sensible. These investors are just beginning to be more risky for those people, because right now they are investing with the money of themselves, not with the money of the government. That's the different story. All right, so we may see these levels trading at these levels at least for a few months. And the main reason, as I said, people have experienced really big declines especially in some markets like Binance and crypto markets. Almost like a 200 billion liquidation has happened during these rises and falls, and that's really big money. All right, we will just talk about this later, but right now it's not good. To talk about a rise or a bullish sentiment, we have to see first trying 3K level in Ethereum. As long as it stay under 3K, we even may see 2,000K soon. Let's look at our last chart. All right, our last chart is silver. As you can see here, silver is trading just trying to hold its gain. With Russia and Ukraine conflict news, it just risen from 2284 level, from this level until to 24.7 from this point. It just reached sell-off, and then it started a sell-off, and right now it's just being sold off, still going on and trying to hold the gains. If you just hear, as I said, relaxation or not happening, this war thing not happening, when we just see that one, we will see lower levels of silver and gold, because 10-year bonds of US and other countries are rising, the yields are rising. In this context, precious metals will just lose value, and only thing supporting these high level of gold and silver is Russia and Ukraine tensions. When it's over, or it never starts, we will see lower levels definitely. Alright, thank you so much for watching us. We'll be together on more news. We will cover more charts with you afternoon. Bye.